Hello and welcome to How to rapAmod. We've got the IStick100 and a vinyl wrap for it. This is the crocodile skin, which all of these will be slightly different. So the way this one looks, the next one might not look the same. It'll have the pattern slightly over in different ways, so they are a bit unique, if you want to put it that way. Right, here we go. Right, to fit this, you're best to remove your battery cover, and I've done a really good job with the battery cover, to be honest. You can take your batteries out if you want, or leave them in. If I took that thing down there so it stays out the way, right, what you're going to do is remove your main panel, and we're going to start from the back of the mod right up against the battery door, and just tuck the vinyl down to the bottom, right up level with that battery door where it will go. You can leave a slight gap if you want to. You're probably better off leaving a slight gap. Only slight, you just don't want it hanging over there, so you don't want it to catch anywhere. Because if it's over too much, when the battery door goes on, it's going to catch it and cause it to start to lift. So I don't know if you could see any of that. I'm right up against it. It's not overhanging. And all we do is, I'll move that, smooth it round. Now you should hopefully be level, because you've lined up against the battery door, which is level. Smooth it round onto the front, around the buttons. Now someone mentioned to me that the buttons on this rattle, and they do rattle. They are loose buttons. So what I've done is I've tightened up the vinyl around them, so the cutout is slightly less than what I would normally have. I normally like a little bit of a gap there. Right, so I've tightened it up, and hopefully it will have got rid of any rattle. Now hopefully this will all line up, and now work along the back, keeping it level. You will notice that there is a gap there. There has to be a gap, because if that touches, it'll start to lift. So the gap should be even, so you'll have the same gap there as what you've got there and there, and then as it comes round, there should be a very little gap where it joins. So you can just see there a slight gap, and down the bottom there's even less. That's going to be because that's a small piece, and as I pushed it round, it stretched. And so with this, you can work it and gradually close that up if you want, and it's now getting less, but that's up to you if you want to take the time to do it. Right, so now that's on. Make sure it's pressed down around the buttons. The buttons still press pretty nice, and I've just noticed, even though it's air-free vinyl, I've managed to get an air bubble. And how bad's that? I mean, there, you can see it. But as it is bubble free, just work it, and you'll gradually get rid of it. And there you go. Right, looks quite nice. I like that. Right, next, your battery cover. Right, simply take your cover, tuck it down into the bottom corner, leaving a very slight gap. The actual gap is 1/4 of a mil, so that's how slight of a gap you need. Right, and then just line it up along the edge, and it's lined up. Another bubble. I'm not doing too well today. Smooth it round, and there we have it. There we go. That's the battery cover done. Now when we pop it on, you will see you should get a nice even gap. And like I said, there has to be a gap. If I have that too close, I have tried, you know, and if it's too close, when you put this on, it just puckers up and looks awful. So a nice neat gap around it. And I've got another air bubble. There we are, gone. Right, see if I can give you a decent shot of that when the light catches it. Right, the buttons still click, very nice. No rattling, none at all, none at all. So you will notice that these are quite tight. So you just have to push it round with your nail, and still work perfect. But no rattle. There we go. I can't remember who it was who mentioned it. Anyway, someone asked me when I was designing the wraps if there was a way of curing the button rattle by using the wrap, and there you go. Hopefully the buttons won't stick, which I don't see why they should, because the pressure of the button pushing back should be, oh Jesus, I've got that on one key. Pressure of the button pushing back should be more than enough, but time will tell. I shouldn't have had rattly buttons, should they? Oh my god. This one isn't easy to get on because of it being all curvy and whatever. You've got nowhere to really line up with. Yeah, but as long as it's not overhanging anywhere, it should be okay. I'm a little bit off there, as you can see, but not the easiest piece to the template for that bit because of it being a weird shape. Yeah, but most of it will be hidden by whatever you put on it anyway. But as you can see, it doesn't look too bad anyway. I haven't done these cutouts in these air channels. I see no reason in them. Whatever you're going to put on there, I don't think there's anything now that uses airflow from the 510. But if it does, the air will still get under there if it needs to. If you need more airflow, cut them out. Job done. Right, the last bit, the bottom, and just line up your charge port and hope that you're level. Need to go over slightly, it's just hanging over that edge and will catch a little bit. There we go. That's that bit on. Oh, there we go. Not a bad one to do, to be honest, as long as you start off there and work your way around, you should be good to go. No rattle. Thank you.